Alright guys, I'm gonna show you this really easy checkmating pattern that you might not know. So, as you can see here, we have a king with 3 pawns in front of it. Our king doesn't really matter too much, but we've got a rook. That's what matters. And what we can do with this rook is something called a back rank mate. So, when a king castles, it usually moves it into this position with 3 pawns in front of it, and we can sometimes trick our opponent into allowing mate just with a single piece. This could be a rook or a queen, but all we have to do is come here, and that's just mate. So if you ever see this in your games, where there's no piece defending this square, and none of these pawns have moved, and the king isn't there, the king can be over here as well for the mate. And the same thing can happen if there's no pawn here and the king is over here. So, say the king was there, and there was no pawn here, you could also just mate by coming here. It's a very easy mate, and a lot of people in their games might not see it. You should also try and defend against it. What I would suggest is if you want to stop getting this kind of mate against you, you either move one of these pawns. I wouldn't recommend moving this pawn because there's usually something in the center, like a knight or something, or a queen could come from there and attack this. Not too nice. But if you move this pawn, or if you move this pawn, it should be a lot nicer because your king could come out. If there is like a check, so like if I came here and they had a rook or something and they tried to mate me, I could just come up.